Hi everyone, it's Chris here at Purely Outdoors, and today we've got a very exciting video in store for you. We've been chosen as the only UK retailer that's going to be displaying the brand new Dometic Residence AIR All-Season awning. And whilst we've got it pitched, we thought it'd be great to talk through some of the key features, specification, and really to give you guys a guide on why you might want to buy this awning. So the Dometic AIR Residence All-Season is basically the first full awning of its kind in the Dometic range. They've been market leaders in porch awnings now for a number of years, and I think their sort of portfolio of awnings has really been crying out for an awning of this size and scale. So the Residence itself comes in size 13 to size 18, so that's from 950 centimeters all the way up to 1100 centimeters. So you can really make it sort of fit, tailored exactly to your caravan, whether that's a new or an old vehicle, and we'll explain the reasons why a little bit later on. But the fabric that the Residence comes in is the all-season fabric. So for those of you that are familiar with the Dometic range, you'll know that they have the Weathershield Pro and the all-season fabric. So because they're pitching this awning to be more aimed towards the seasonal pitches, where the awning will be up pitched for a number of months at a time, whether that's in the UK or Europe. They really wanted to make sure that it's got the top fabric to withstand the UV rays. So this has got a UV protection rating of 50, which is a really sort of hard wearing, rugged fabric. That's obviously it's catered at the higher price point, but with that you get all of the sort of longevity that you'd expect from a premium awning. So it's a lovely fabric. It's one of those that you really need to be in store to touch and feel it. It's fantastic fabric. Then moving on to the air beam system. So the Residence again comes in the same air beam system as the porch awnings. So it's a single point inflation with numerous deflation points around the awning itself. It also comes in with oversized beams at 15 centimeters, which we'll show you when we step inside the awning. And it can also be pumped up to 12 psi, so it's a really sort of strong awning if it's left in sort of windy conditions. Really robust from that point of view. So the awning itself comes with a gale pump as standard, so that is an option with their porch awnings. And we'll chat through some of the other features. So it comes with these lovely zip up front blinds, so you can just take the toggles down here, and then you've got the zips at either side, can be zipped down as so. And this is fantastic if the awning's being left pitched, as I say, on a seasonal pitch where you want that privacy when you're away from the awning. It's a really nice feature with that, especially with the zipped element as well. As you can see, it's got this really nice sort of classic canopy style, very similar to the club porch awning. And you've got these lovely air beamed points as well that just give you that nice integrated sort of eyebrow canopy at the front. You've also got Saber Link toggle points, again, which we'll show when we step inside the awning. But if you want some nice lighting on the outside as well, it's a really nice sort of new feature that they've put on the Residence. In terms of ventilation, which we know is key when we get into the summer months and it gets really warm, we've got the two front vents here. We've also got further vents in each corner and some at the rear as well. So fantastic ventilated awning, which you'd expect from Dometic. In terms of the guy system, so you've got the really hard wearing, heavy duty guys, quick pitch, and also the strong ladder point, pegging points there at the bottom as well. Another really nice feature, you've got this thicker PVC fabric at the bottom of the awning where you might be a little bit muddier and wetter. So it's a bit more hard wearing on that. So we'll just step round to the side of the awning now and just chat through some of the features there. Okay, just stepping to the side of the Residence now. So a couple of key features here to note. We've got the storm strap points in either corner of the awning. So again, you're just in those windier conditions and just want that extra protection. You've got those points there. They are included with the awning, which is opposite to the porch awnings where they're an optional extra. You've also got a lovely mesh doorway again, so you can keep the breeze coming through in the summer months. but keep out those bugs. So really nice feature there. Again, got lovely expansive windows on the side and the front of the awnings, and the panel themselves can be fully zipped out, again, on either end or at the front. So again, that can really help with pack weights as well. So if you were to store the panels in a separate bag, which Dometic provide with the awning, the panels will weigh around 16 kg, and the main structure of the awning at around 30 kg. So actually two really manageable size bags for such a large sort of premium air full awning. So really nice touch there. As well with this, with either end of the awning, you can fit on the residence tall annex. So the tall annex, really popular addition with the porch awnings, and they've made one specific for the residents as well. Just come into the actual attachment sort of Kadar strip here. So they've added an extra fabric piece between the awning and your rail, again, which can just help if you've got an older or newer vehicle. It can really just fit to the curve of your vehicle really nicely. So really, well thought out feature there from Dometic as well. So we'll just step inside the residence now and just chat through some of the key features in there. Okay, so we're in the interior of the residence now. I think the first thing that you really get a feel of is the grandeur of this awning as soon as you step in. So this is the size 18 that we've got up on display, the largest size. And as you can see, it can really accommodate storage, a dining space, whether you needed a sleeping space for any friends that were visiting. It really just is a really functional, dynamic space that you've got in here. And again, really feels like a home from home, with the added option of the continental carpet here. You can also get the footprint as well to sit underneath as well, if that's something you'd prefer. And again, I think with just the added lighting in here, with the use of the multi-point saber links, again, that lighting with the carpet really makes it feel nice and homely. So as you can see, you've got the tab points on each of the air beams, similar to the porch awnings. So again, you can connect a number of these saber links up to make it a really nice, well-lit space, especially in the sort of evenings. They sit on these 15cm oversized beams, which we discussed before. And I think you really have to come into store and sort of feel the quality and the size of these beams. It really gives you that peace of mind that they aren't going to move in any sort of windy conditions. And they're sort of probably what was needed for an awning of this size. But a really, really nice touch from Dometic. A brand new product as well that they brought in for 2023 is this oversized veranda pole, which is needed if you want to put the panels down to half height, veranda style, to let the air flow in. They just needed a longer pole to cater for the wider residence panels. It can also be doubled up with the use of this optional foot plate at the bottom. Again, if you're going to be leaving the awning across the summer months, if you're away from the van, you're expecting windier conditions, you've got 5 points around the awning that these can be slotted into. And again, just gives you that extra internal stability as well. Lovely little peace of mind point there that Dometic have put in. It's also got the sort of accessory track as well fitted in the top of the awning, again, which is just great for hanging storage as well. Which you might need, especially again if it's going to be a seasonal pitched awning. Again, we can just look through at the far end. As we talked about earlier, you've got the mesh panel door, and you've also got these really nice slide across curtains on each of the panels as well. So we'll just step to the front of the awning now and just give a full sort of conclusion on the residence. So in conclusion, I think the residence ticks all the boxes, everything that you need from a full awning, where it's going to be left on seasonal pitches. It's got such a premium fabric, and it's got the added benefit, which many other full awnings don't, of having that single point inflation to make it really quick and easy to put up, and also being able to split the panels away from the structure itself into two separate bags. Again, makes it really manageable from a sort of transporting perspective. It is pitched at the higher end from a price point perspective, but I think if you want a premium awning that's going to last the test of time and have that really classic, sort of strong appearance, I really don't think you need to look much further than the residence. There will be limited quantities, heading into the 2023 season. So if you want to come down in store to see the awning in person and to chat through what advice and what size you might need, all of our experts will be here across the winter to do so. And yeah, we really look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.